Hey my tea party squad, welcome back to my tea party. In today's video, I'll be planning for the week of March 23rd through the 29th in my classic size dashboard layout. And I use this planner for my household catch-all, but since we are practicing social distancing, I wanted to document a few new routines. So I got motivated the other day when I did a flip through of this flowers sticker book that I did here at my tea party, and I shared some tips and ideas of how to use the stickers in our planners. And so that just motivated me to go ahead and plan for this week while we are still at home and practicing social distancing. So during this COVID-19, it has brought about a new routine for all of us, right? So now that Madison is out of school and I'm adapting to this new homeschooling routine, which I low-key kind of like, I'm not even gonna lie. So this particular flower in this sticker book right here, that actually just kind of motivated me to go ahead and plan, and I thought it was really cute. And so it just reminded me of the springtime and all of that. And so I want this to make this a fun, colorful spread, and also just to kind of get me motivated to want to write in it and journal and do all the fun things in there. So those flowers kind of motivated me for this spread. So I was thinking about maybe going down the spine or maybe decorating around the corners of it, but we'll see how the flowers go. And so that's how I'm gonna try to do the spread. So I don't know about you, but flowers make me happy. And so what better way to plan than to use flowers in my planner? So along with this sticker book, I also am going to be using the following sticker book, which is the RongRong accessory book. Here, I'm thinking about maybe tying in one of the RongRong dolls that I love to use so much, and that kind of brightens up my spread a little bit. And then also I was thinking about using these alphabet sticker books to kind of help me just kind of write out and spell out some words in there. And then I also got some of these alphabet stickers. Someone actually gave those to me, and I can't remember what sticker book they came out of, but I believe it was one of the student sticker books. And also, you can't go wrong with using a Homebody now that we are being at home, becoming homebodies. Why not use one of those quote stickers out of there? And then I'm going to be tying in two of these colorful boxes, excuse me. So I'm going to be using these two colorful sticker books, just because of some of the colors that I want to incorporate. And then tying in a few of these tiny sticker books, some of the icons out of there. But I may not use it. I'm not for sure, but we'll see. So those are the stickers that I'm going to be using to create my spread and to kind of liven it up and kind of, be a little positive for what's going on, just trying to lift up my spirits a little bit. So planning always does that for me. And so that's what we're going to be doing in this spread. So I did decide for this spread how I want to place my flowers down for this in my spread to kind of give me the room and the look that I want. And so I'm thinking about just going ahead and going down the spine. And so while I'm doing that, I'm actually going to tape down my paper so that it doesn't move, so that it can line up just right. So when I need to put the holes down, I'll have it lined up. So I'm just going to strategically try to place the flowers in a way that is going to kind of go on both sides and then still fill in, because I really don't want to have an open space of area where I go to place down or go to punch my stickers, that it doesn't kind of fold back and then it kind of jams up my punch. So I'm trying to strategically do it and cover it all together. Some of them were not able to do so, but I'm going to try to see if I can cover that up and then go in later to slice it down the middle and then hole punch it, of course, with that. So I'm going ahead and trying to add in some of these cute little florals in the middle, just to kind of fill in some of those white spaces. And then I think that I feel like these little flowers kind of give it some dimension and also make these flowers pop. And so I'm just going to cover up some of those white spaces and cover up some of those extra punch holes. And so when I punch them, they'll all be kind of covered. And this way, I like using the flowers this way because it decorates both sides of the spread as like a spine, and you don't really have to do much decorating to it. But you can also use these same florals and put them on either corner of the pages, and maybe a little washi or something like that. It's very easy to do. The spread did not take long to create. And that's what I love. Just something fun and easy. You never can go wrong with it. Use the stickers that's on the page. And the florals always go together. And you can always add in some other florals as well that will go in with it. But as I was doing this spread, I realized that the washi that I used to kind of place down the page, it kind of go with it, but I didn't really want to take the time to kind of put down the washi and all that other stuff. So I went ahead off screen, really quick, sliced down the middle of the page so that I'm able to kind of move the pages around freely like I want to. And I went ahead and hole punched it too, by the way. But this was allowing me to go ahead and create my spread freely with just one page at a time. For some reason that just works for me. And so now I'm just placing down some colorful boxes because even though we are at home, there are still some routines that, we still do at home. As far as like family worshiping, keeping our spiritual routine, I still want to document that because that's something that's going to continue to go on and within our family anyway. So doing that is just going to kind of keep the girls on a routine and keep things a little normal. I did find that by me looking at the news and talking about this whole pandemic around Madison, it was getting her a little anxious and a little nervous. And so I just had to kind of decrease my time as far as how much I'm watching the news and how much I'm talking about it to other people or just my husband and I when we were talking about it. And she did express to us that it kind of scared her a little bit. And so what I wanted to do with this spread as I was decorating it, I was trying to find a way to cope with this whole pandemic. And to be honest with you, my anxiety had increased a little bit, not only with the new routine of homeschooling Madison at home, but I also have 2 other younger ones here. And so that was becoming a little exhausting with trying to make sure Madison was doing her schoolwork and also planning fun activities for the girls to do and also giving Madison a break. It just kind of brought on a lot of anxiety for me and it increased. So as I did this flip through of the sticker book, I just said, I need to plan. Planning calms me down. But it's like, what am I going to plan about? What am I going to do with this spread? And so I just thought about why not journal in my spread for this week about the coronavirus. So one of the things that I wanted to do was journal about it, about what's really going on in the world today for that week. And so I just want to document how it affected some of us and how is it affecting me. And I want to express my fears, my concerns, my joys, and the memories that was created while we were, waiting this thing out. And so flowers make me happy. Why not use that? Incorporate journaling and talking about something that really bothered me, something that I was really trying to cope with in my spread. And so I just thought this would be really fun and cool. Even though this is something serious, I don't want you to think that I'm taking this taking this lightly, but it is very serious. But I wanted to make it a little bit more easier for me to cope and deal with. And so I love journaling. Journaling always kind of helps me cope with things as well, just writing things out, writing how I feel. And so because I don't have a lot of plans going on because we are in home and we cannot go out and do and run errands, I just want to kind of take this left side of this page. And so I took the alphabet stickers from one of those extra pages out of, I think it was the student sticker book, and just spell out the word coronavirus. And that's what I want to talk about. And I'm going to just kind of journal on that side of just my fears and my concerns. And so I just thought that it will also be a little bit of history in my planner for my kids when they get older and they're in school and they're talking about this pandemic in school. When they get older and they stumble across my planner, I hope that they'll, turn to that page and just kind of see that piece of history in there and just see how it affected me. I probably would also kind of journal in like how old the girls were so they know how old they were during that time and just, something like that. So that's what I'm thinking, just putting a little history in there. And so that's been, working out for me as far as just talking about it a little bit more, writing about it, instead of talking about it in front of Madison and getting her anxious. But I also have her also doing some journaling as well and just asking her to kind of journal about what she thinks or how she feels about the coronavirus, what her feelings are about it. So I'm going to go ahead and continue setting up my spread. And so just stay tuned as I finish creating the spread and walk you through what I plan to document and some fun things to keep in mind while we're, practicing social distancing and having to stay at home. So please stay tuned. All right, so for this left section, that's going to be part of my journaling section. I'm actually going to journal, of course, about the coronavirus, my fears, my concerns, but I also wanted to just kind of keep track of things that I'm doing around the house. Cleaning, things that I'm doing. I'm doing spring cleaning. I'm doing a lot of decluttering, a lot of moving things around. So I do want to keep up with that and check that off. And then here at the bottom, I am putting a to-do list there of things to do while we're home, activities that we can do together to kind of keep my mind off of it. And so I did use that Homebody sticker quote that says staying in is not boring, and it's not. Just coming up with some fun activities to do, writing those things down, figuring out what to do as a family and creating those memories. I do want to write that down as well and document that. And then also I'm putting in the middle here that I'm putting in phone, and I just want to document who I'm calling, who called me, and I want to check on some of the older ones around my neighborhood, also older ones that I go to worship with, just keeping up with them, checking in on them, making sure they're fine, seeing if there's something that they need. And just making that phone call to friends and family, just checking on them and all that fun stuff. And so that just brings me joy, just keeping up with that. And it's helping me deal and cope with this whole pandemic and keeping me at bay with everything, because I have to be a little bit strong for the little ones. And so when they see me nervous, they also kind of tense up. And so, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed me talking about this coronavirus. And so hopefully I was able to encourage you, inspire you to kind of continue to plan, even though we may not be going out and doing the things that we love to do, but just, showing you different ways you can still be able to plan in your planner and what to plan. You can journal in your planners when you don't have nothing to do. Write down, just things that you want to do around the house, as far as cleaning, making phone calls. Those little simple things can make a difference. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I love to see those. That lets me know that you enjoy videos like this. And if you are new here to my tea party, hello and welcome. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you become a part of my tea party squad. So thank you again for watching. You guys stay safe, and I will see you in my next video.